All right, so I realized it's probably a good idea if I start documenting my wins every once in a while. And so here's one recently that I wanted to share. And this is using Claude projects, giving them to a team on the back end who are creating advertorials and Shopify pages for some e-commerce products. And it's basically a team of VAs and executor who leads that team, but not really copywriters or marketers on there. And the goal for this company is for their team to be able to have bots and processes in place where they can stand up decent marketing materials out of the gate without having to have a marketer or copywriter involved, that they can test quickly, see what has promise, and then move forward with those. And so this is one of those initial tests. They were using some Claude projects to write their advertorials and their Shopify copy. And I came in and updated both of those processes for them. And here you can see that my new advertorial outconverted the old advertorial at 5-1. Not only that, this was a multivariate test, so all the traffic was alternating between these two advertorials. And then the click-throughs from those advertorials were also alternating between the two different Shopify pages. So the e-commerce product pages, the old copy and the new copy. And interestingly enough, the new Shopify copy, my new Shopify copy from my process that I gave this team, outconverted the old Shopify copy at 5-1 as well. And so if we ran this all straight to the new advertorial and the new Shopify copy, because it wasn't 1-1, everything was alternating on each. So traffic from both the old and the new advertorial were going to both the old and the new Shopify copy alternating. So likely would have tripled the results of the new advertorial and new Shopify had everything run through those. And so we're probably looking at more like 15 conversions if we'd run the traffic through there, and possibly better than that, possibly as high as 4 to 5 times as good with the multiplicative effect. Between the two, the lift from the advertorial copy and the lift from the Shopify copy, but likely at least 3 times as good. There are 3 major contributing factors that I think helped the new stuff outconvert the old stuff in these Claude projects. And the first thing is a highly detailed description of the product itself. Now, this is another prompting process that I gave the team and that I developed for this. And I've been using this type of thing for years. I've updated it, but I've used this type of thing for years. And my hypothesis on this has been and still continues to hold true that the better the AI copywriting bots are able to understand what your thing is, how it looks, and how it functions, the better the copy that they're able to write. Now, back when I started this, they didn't have eyes to be able to see images and things like that. And it was all text-based. And so we had to feed them that visual description. Now they're able to see some images and stuff like that a little bit better. And so we can supplement that way. But I find it is crucial to not rely on that and instead have this written description, including a visual description of the product, if it's a physical product, and exactly what it does. And you can see there's also a little bit about the customer avatar pool of candidates in here as well. But the detailed information on the product itself, how it works, what it looks like, that is crucial to getting better copy. So that's fix number 1. That's upchain from these Claude projects that we created for this. I may call them bots because I kind of use that interchangeably for GPTs or Claude projects or Poe bots or on whatever. And so that's one, is detailed description of the thing that you're using and how it works. This is a functional understanding of the mechanism, not a copywriting unique mechanism or anything like that. Simply functional understanding of exactly what this thing is, exactly how it works, and exactly what it looks like. Now, the Claude project, I also updated a few things. They had about 1 page of writing instructions in here, a little less maybe. And I came in and brutally cleaned that out. And then you can see made it much more robust, much longer. So there are much more detailed instructions in here, examples, as well as there is a 4-step process that I included in here, along with an optional 5th step to rewrite it, making improvements that are discovered in the conversion verification 4th step to audit what has been done and analyze it, and then 5th step to rewrite. So made the instructions more robust. That's number 2 on the list. And then the examples. They had some examples of the e-commerce sales copy in there, but they were weak examples. As you might imagine, if their copy was poor out front, their examples that they're using in their Claude project also poor. And so I came in and I rewrote those examples being used as the templates for the sales copy, rewrote all of those examples, and now the copy coming out is much better, to the tune of out converting the old stuff 5-1. So that's my win. Advertorial, new Advertorial out converting the old 5-1. New Shopify copy out converting the old at 5-1. Obviously, those layer on top of each other. There's something of a multiplicative effect. So we might be seeing performance of 3 to 5 times better with the new stuff only, and the old Advertorial and the old Shopify not taking up any of that traffic. So quite a boost, quite an improvement. And the 3 things are a better written description of the product itself, a better, more robust instruction set for the Claude project, and then of course the templates, improving those examples and really dialing those in and nailing those. That's a point that was really driven home to me on some private coaching with Mario Castelli from Copy Coders. So I'll give him credit for that. I've been doing prompting, sequences, bots, all of that, writing copy with AI for a very long time. I actually had an OpenAI Playground account before ChatGPT launched. So I've been prompting with AI stuff for a long time. But Mario Castelli, super sharp dude over there at Copy Coders. And I was doing a lot of things really right with my instructions on a lot of my bots. And that was one refinement that really took me to the next level, was, hey, make sure that your examples are dialed in, T's crossed, I's dotted, because the AI is going to really look at those examples, and the quality of your outputs is going to be limited by the quality of the examples that you use in there. So that was a fantastic insight, has taken everything to the next level there. So thanks, Mario, if you ever see this. Anyway, big win, super happy with this, and thought I would put it out there and share, because you might care whether I can actually produce results or not. If you're interested in some copy, or you want a custom GPT, a custom Claude project, a custom Pobot, something like that, hit me up. Should be link down below here. And if you're interested, would love to explore working together. All right, thanks.